Hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video on Hypixel Skyblock. So if you have noticed recently, a new pet was just released, and it's going to be part of the Dwarven Mines version 2 update. And this pet is called the Golden Dragon. Now the Golden Dragon pet is a super hyped up pet because people think it's going to make you be able to do like 270% more damage. And obviously this is completely broken, but many people are saying that this is balanced because the pet is going to cost several billion coins. Well, today I'm going to be telling you guys why this is in fact not true at all, and why the Golden Dragon is completely a scam. So, this data was provided by players from the Hypixel Player Council, and these players worked together to design updates and balancing patches. And the math was done by a friend named Not Wise Dragon, and he's also been in some of my videos in the past. So let's take a look. Alright, so first of all, let's look at the Golden Dragon stats. I'm sure many of you have already seen this, but here's the stats if you're not aware. It's a really good pet. But now let's look at this message from Rainbow Craft 2, which is a member of the Hypixel Player Council. And as you can see, Legendary Treasure is not multiplicative. This is massive. It is additive, which means it adds on to the combat skill, enchantments, and Wardenhelm's additive damage bonus. Now, if you don't know what this means, well, I'll just let the math speak for itself. So here is the math for an M6 run with a Terminator. And most players that are going to be able to get this pet are going to be super endgame in the first place, which is why the math has been done with maxed out stats and maxed out gear. So here, as you can see, these are the current additive modifiers without the Golden Dragon pet, which is 210 from combat, 75 from archery, 56 from power 7, and this all adds up to 341% additive damage modifier. Then we have the base damage, and the strength, as you can see, it goes up to 6,250 strength, crit damage, and here's the final damage. So as you can see, instead of the final damage being multiplied by 200%, instead the additive modifiers make it just add 200% to the already existing modifiers. Now this is pretty complicated, but basically this just makes it do 82 million damage on a base hit with Terminator. Now let's see with Ender Dragon, which is the current best damage pet in the game. So as you can see, Ender Dragon's pet perk is multiplicative, which makes it really good. As you can see, all these stats are multiplied by 110%, same with crit damage, and this is really good. So as you can see, you still have more crit damage and crit chance, which is important with Terminator, with the Ender Dragon pet. And with this math, you can see we're going to do 77.8 million damage. So this means that the Golden Dragon pet is only 5.5% better for Terminator users, and it's going to be like under 10% better for most players playing dungeons. On top of this, the Ender Dragon also offers plus 21% more EHP and more speed than the Golden Dragon, both of which are very important in dungeons. So now here's a different scenario for people in the overworld, which is going to be a tier 4 Enderman Slayer. So it has been confirmed by some messages on the alpha server that the gold bonus from the Golden Dragon is not going to work for the Atom Split Katana, because it is not a pure golden weapon and instead turns into a golden weapon. This perk only works for pure gold weapons such as a Midas Staff or a Gilded Midas Sword. So here, as you can see, we have the additive modifiers, which is 210, and the Wardenhelm bonus, which will be 370% additive modifiers. Then we have the strength, crit damage, and as you can see, we're going to be doing 1.813 thousand damage, which is 1.8 million damage with an Atom Split Katana. Now let's see what the E-Drag. As you can see, again, the E-Drag is multiplicative, and the pet perk plus 25% damage to end mobs is also multiplicative, which makes you do 2 million damage with an E-Drag, which is a lot. So here, as you can see, in fact, the E-Drag is 13.8% better than the Golden Drag for Enderman Slayer, also while offering around 20% more effective health. And the pet will not be good for Magic Find, as it's still worse than the Griffin and the Black Cat, so it still won't be a viable strategy for rod swapping an Enderman Slayer. So that certainly was a mouthful, but as you can see from this math, and of course you can double check it if you like, the Golden Dragon is an absolute scam. I don't know anyone that would pay billions of coins for just a 5% damage increase in dungeons, and we're not even including the cost of leveling up this pet to 200. Now, if you do the math of pet scaling, it will take 34 billion pet XP to get it to level 200. So this is why the Golden Dragon pet is definitely a scam. I wouldn't recommend getting this pet unless it's vastly different than what it is in the teasers. So that's the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and Ender Dragon pet on top. See you guys all later. Bye!